back in, and in goes Bob Kelly, but Billy Smith behind his net. Clears off to the near side as Bob Kelly took a vicious check from Dennis Potvin. Doc McMonagle, you didn't win the 500, but you've got one. 2 tickets to the Flyers' next home playoff game, but down in the Flyers' zone behind the net. Ben Wilson quickly up the front, and we're going to have a penalty.
Clark Gillies took a check from Ben Wilson at the Flyers' blue line, and then the puck went in behind the goal, and Wilson picked it up and was coming out around as Clark Gillies tried to come in and take a check on Wilson to return the favor.
That was Gillies. Shoots in on Meir. The save is made. McIlhargey behind the net as the puck comes off his side again on a dangerous play, and Meir was able to collar it as Ben Wilson and McIlhargey put a sandwich squeeze on big Clark Gillies.
A lot of play around close to that net. That puck bouncing around very dangerously. Meir.
Tonelli slowed down and grabbed and taken off the play by. Now we got a fight in front. Busnick and Bobby Nystrom.
Nystrom and Busnick came together in front of the net, and Nystrom throwing most of the punches as Busnick's trying to tie him up. Nystrom's got that right hand free and has really laid the right hands on Mike Busnick. They both came together in front of Phil Meir. They dropped their gloves. Busnick trying vainly to hold on and tie up Bob Nystrom. Nystrom got that right hand free and started landing right hands very prominent on Busnick's head. Now Persson and Wilson are making threatening gestures towards each other. They're wrestling around. The linesmen have the original combatants separated. Nystrom for the Islanders and Mike Busnick for the Flyers. Busnick wasn't able to throw a punch. Nystrom got in a good half-dozen right hands. Now Wilson and Persson are still messing around with each other. Wilson has the right hand free. Linesmen are quickly over now that they have Nystrom and Busnick in the penalty box. And they've grabbed the 2 players. Tonelli was in it to try and grab Wilson. He'll grab Tonelli.
Penalties are over. Ben Wilson and Persson come out, and they're even at full strength. Now Hill steals from Wilson. Going right on in. Shot! Oh, saved by Smith! Now he does. In toward the net, and Meir grabs, and we're going to have the call, I believe, against Lynchman. Let's pick up the play in the near corner. As we had everybody gathering, then Ben Wilson throws a punch at Gillies. And there would be 2 heavyweight champions going at it. They've been separated. And as it is cooled off, I think they're both going off. That'll leave the Flyers 2 men short to the Islanders 1. With 6:28 remaining in the scoreless second period, it's the Islanders 4 and the Flyers no score. Morrow along the near side. The Islander defenseman gets at the center, then McIlhargey takes a run at Howard as the Islanders come through at the Flyer line. Broken up there. Down goes Goranson. Over the line comes Howard offside. He runs into Ben Wilson, and there's a challenge there. And they all gather in along the Islanders player bench far side.
McIlhargey and Gordy Lane are going at it. McIlhargey is really letting some right hands on Gordy Lane. He hasn't been able to throw a punch. But Lane came in to make sure that Ben Wilson and Gary would have no upper hand over Gary Howard, but then McIlhargey and Lane went at it. Dropped their gloves, and McIlhargey threw nothing but right hands on Gordy Lane, and Lane had just pushed up McIlhargey against the boards. It's a similar fight that Nystrom had with Busnick. Busnick wasn't able to throw a punch. This time it was Lane of the Islanders who could not throw a punch, and McIlhargey really hit him with about 5 or 6 before Lane could even try and get loose or tie up McIlhargey. McIlhargey still trying to throw punches over John D'Amico. He better calm himself down a bit as the Flyers now are low on defensemen, but Lane coming in to grab a hold of the players so that as a peacemaker. But McIlhargey dropped the gloves along with Lane and just drilled him with about 6 or 7 right hands before Lane could even get any in. And now Kenny Morrow and Ben Wilson are having a little bit of words. John D'Amico has Jack McIlhargey over there. Now Ben Wilson and Howitt and Gurney Morrow, Gorance and Kelly are mingling still in front of the players' bench. Nystrom moved from the right side of his players' bench all the way down to where the confrontation is occurring. McIlhargey and Lane will both sent to the dressing room, seeing there's only 3:17 left in this second period. They will pick up 5-minute majors each for fighting at the least.
They pull out Meir toward the net. Shot by Propp. He's taken down, and now the call is going to be made, and I think it's Nystrom. And in there is Lynchman, and in there is Ben Wilson, and along with Busnick.
And Kelly, Nystrom really went after Brian Propp a couple of times. He knocked him down, went after him, and cross-checked him down up around the blue line. That's when Bob Myers called the minor. And now Ben Wilson is going after Nystrom. And they're yelling at him. The referees are telling him to get in the box. But Brian Propp was knocked down twice. And now Nystrom and Wilson. Wilson wants a piece of him. Nystrom wants a piece of Wilson. But you can hear the referee Myers yelling at him, get in the box. Bobby, get in the box, meaning Nystrom. And now Kelly says something to Billy Smith. Smith threatening with the goal stick.
As Ben Wilson wants to go after Sutter, rubbed his hand in his face with a challenge. And there he goes. The challenge is right after Sutter.
But something had to happen, Gene. It sure broke out now because Ben Wilson went around the outside. He's got Sutter down on the ice, but there's a great big pile of players. And I'm sure there'll be 2 or 3 of his teammates jumping in there to help and maybe pull Ben Wilson off him. There's an awful pile of bodies against the boards. Bobby Clark's in there. Jack McElhargy, Gordy Lane. Joe Mears just standing inside his goal crease, facing the board, just standing there watching the whole thing happen. The linesmen are there trying to break him up.
Well, we had 26 penalties in the first 2 periods. None here in the third until this incident. With just 29 seconds remaining in the third period.
Get out of here now!
And you can hear Bob Myers say, get out of here now. That's what he said to Dwayne Sutter. And Bob Myers said emphatically that.